going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Bethlehem the Beast back at you with another video. So today we're gonna go over gym routines and how to set a gym routine, right? So a lot of people are, especially during this season, gonna be setting goals to get back in the gym, get in the shape, the best shape of their lives, to get in shape, whatever the case may be, right? And I'm sure, even as myself, I can come up with a million reasons why I shouldn't go to the gym or I can't go to the gym. But they're all excuses at the end of the day, right? So let's start with topic number one. How to build a gym routine that actually fits your life, right? So you work in the evenings, right? You are a night shift person. And you are, a lot of people that I know work 12-hour shifts, which is quite a long time, right? You're going to spend at least an hour getting there. So that's 14 hours out of your day. Back in to and from work, right? 14 out of your days leaves 10 hours of free time. Think of it that way. 10 hours of free time. And granted, if you live alone, there's a lot more stuff at home that you'll probably need to do for sure, right? So let's say you have a total of 6 hours of free time on top of your sleeping, right? Take an extra hour, take an extra 30 minutes, go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week, run through a full body workout, get some light stimulus, do some compound movements, call it a day. Do it on your way to work. There's no excuses that you couldn't hit a gym, right? Make a gym visit non-negotiable. So let's say you are planning on, well, I am going to go to the gym, but I don't know when I can go to the gym. So let's say Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Non-negotiables. Don't negotiate with yourself, because if you negotiate with yourself, your mind is going to win. You tell your body, you tell your mind, this is what we do. We are going Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. every time. No excuses, no bullshit. Don't bullshit yourself, because you're only bullshitting your future. Going into the next topic. 5 simple steps to make your gym consistency a habit. Again, start small. I think we as humans, especially I experience this quite a bit, is we have an all or nothing mentality, right? I'm going to go to the gym and I have to feel like I just murdered myself to feel like I had a good workout, right? And I'm guilty of that even now. To be fair, I do go to the gym and I feel like I need to do more. Need to do more, need to do more, need to do more, right? And it's that all or nothing mentality that we all have. So if you carry that all or nothing mentality into starting a habit and you're just like, I don't think 2 or 3 days a week is not going to work, is going to work for me. I need to do 5, 6, 7 days a week. And you just can't fit that into your schedule right now, just because of, you just don't see that long term. You're thinking week 1, day 1, we need 7 days a week. And if it doesn't work, then I'm not going to go, right? But take that small win. Small win is 1 to 2 days a week, 2 to 3 days a week. Make that happen. Fit it into your schedule. 45 minutes is more than sufficient time to start going to the gym. Create a realistic plan that aligns with your personal goals and your lifestyle, right? So not everybody wants to be a bodybuilder. Some people just want to get in shape. You can generate quite a bit of stimulus. Let's say, again, going back to that Monday, Wednesday, Friday routine, right? Monday, push day. Working on chest, shoulders, triceps. 3 big muscle groups right there. Wednesday is going to be your pull day. You're going to work on your back, your biceps. Super easy routine right there. You could get quite a bit of stimulus in those 45 minutes. And again, you should find a plan. You should find some exercises that work with you, that you like to do, that you enjoy looking forward to the gym to go to do. And just stick with those exercises. Especially as a beginner, you're going to make immense amounts of gains compared to somebody that's been in the gym for 5 years and they're just like going through. If someone that has been going to the gym were to start on a beginner plan, they're probably not going to get the same amount of growth that you would as a beginner, right? So, and that 3rd day is going to be leg day. Super easy. Jump on some leg machines, especially if you guys are starting off. I know I started off at Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness has a diagram almost on every machine on how to use it. So, and gradually increase your frequency, right? If you start going to the gym 3 days a week and you're like, oh, well, this is very easy to fit into my schedule. Boom, throw a 4th day in there. Do a 2 days on, 1 day off type of routine, right? So, or 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 2 off. Super easy to get in. Just gradual increases. Take those small wins, especially as you get into the habit of going to the gym. For me, the next topic, which is going to be, is morning versus evening workouts. For me, when I initially started going to the gym, it was mornings, or I'm sorry, evenings. I would go after work around 10 p.m. just to get all my energy out from the day, take my frustration, and just go to the gym and say, fuck you. It's crazy. I would listen to a lot of Dorian Yates, and Dorian Yates says that quite a bit, is we're going to go to the gym with that fuck you mentality. Those weights are going to talk shit to you, and you talk shit back, and you show them who the fuck the boss is, right? But so I would go after work with that fuck you mentality, and it worked great for me. But as I got more and more consistent, I started coming in the mornings, and I find it better to go through my day with a positive mindset, because I find that I leave the gym with a more positive mindset. So it's a lot more helpful for me to go in the morning. But again, work it best with your schedule. If it works in the evening, and there's no necessarily difference between going in the morning versus the evening. I would say, arguably, if you're starting off, go in the evening, because you're going to find that your sleep is so much better. And again, work with yourself. What is the best energy levels that you feel? Like, naturally, direct your day. When do you have the most energy? If you go through work and let's say you have a manual labor job, probably going to feel like shit at the end of your day. There's some people that I know that are freaks of nature, and they're able to maintain a lot of energy throughout the day and go in the evening time. So work it best with you. Make your energy levels and your personal commitments. How to stay motivated. So for me, fuck your motivation, right? That works for me. That is the best thing that I can say. You're going to go to the gym some days, and you're going to want to be in the gym. And that's, realistically speaking, this is to not throw anybody off, but that's a good 60 to 70% of the time that you're going to say, I don't want to be in the gym. But you're going to go in there because your goals are to be in the fucking gym, right? So once you get to that mentality, right, when you wake up day one and you're like, fuck, I have to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. Fuck that. You win that battle, and you get up and you do it. And you're going to feel much better about winning that battle than waiting for that motivation to hit you. And you're like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym, right? That is my personal strategy. 9 times out of 10, when I don't want to go to the gym and I go to the gym with zero motivation and I'm just in there like, fuck that, I'm going to win, I end up motivating myself, right? And if not everybody's going to want to train like a bodybuilder, be a bodybuilder, functional strength is quite well as too. You can go to Walmart and get you a set of weights, cheap, go on Amazon, get you a set of weights, get you some kettlebells, work out at home. Functional strength is a valid way to train. Work with your timing, right? So the next thing would be a beginner's guide to gym planning, right? So I already touched on that. You could do full body workouts 3 times a week. If you can recover from that, great. But if you want to go at a more structured way, 3 days a week, you could do 1 on, 2 off type of thing. Or like I said, the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, which is a pretty typical thing. And just do push, pull, legs, right? So you're going to hit all your main body parts, and you're going to hit them 3 times a week. And 7 days a week training, or especially if you're new to the gym, you're going to go in the gym and you're going to properly do something. And maybe if you properly do something for 1 set and you feel it, you're going to leave the gym and you're going to be sore as fuck. I promise you. Even if you're not doing it proper, you're probably going to be sore as fuck. And that is going to take some recovery. Being sore is a good thing. You earn that soreness. I rarely get sore anymore. I get a pump, and I go throughout my day, and I'm like, oh, I can feel like I did my chest today. I did my legs today. Great. And soreness is never really a good indication if your workout is good or not, but it is a great indicator. So don't let that soreness discourage you. That is your muscles growing. So beginner's guide. I would recommend starting 3 days a week, push, pull, legs. Super, super, super easy. You could spend 45 minutes doing chest, shoulders, and tries. Spend 45 minutes doing back and biceps. Spend another 45 minutes doing legs. That is 2 hours and 15 minutes out of your week. There's 144 hours out of your week. You're spending you have 141 minutes and 45 minutes. You have 141 hours and 45 minutes out of your week after doing those. There's no excuses as to why you can't fit that in. So make it happen, guys. Super easy. Make it work on your time. The next thing, you all do this. I'm kind of going over this as we go. Excuses to execution, right? So you're going to go in the gym and I don't have the time to do it today, or The only gym close to my house is a hardcore bodybuilding gym, or it's a CrossFit gym, and the people in there are so jacked, and I just feel like they're staring at me, or I don't have the energy. It's all fucking bullshit. I don't mean to say that in a mean way, but it's all bullshit. Your mind is going to play tricks on you because you're doing something fucking hard, right? Nobody's looking at you. I just explained that you can take 2 hours out of your 144... Sorry, camera died. So, you could take 2 hours out of your 144-minute week and allocate that for the gym. And I promise you, absolutely in the gym is looking at you. Nobody is going to come up and say, hey, fuck you, why are you in the gym? Hey, you're just starting? Fuck you, the beginner section is over there. I promise you, nobody will ever do that. If anything, you may have an experienced member come up to you and offer you some help, which is, I get that can be intimidating, but don't find that intimidating. Really take that moment and learn from that. You may learn something that you didn't learn, right? You're learning about how to go to the gym and how to structure a beginner's thing from a YouTube video, right? So imagine having the valuable knowledge of someone who is experienced come up and give you an explanation or show you how to do something properly so you feel it correctly, right? And again, you are not always going to have the amount of energy that you would like, but I guarantee you have more energy than you think, and if you go in the gym and push yourself, you're going to be way more thankful that you did. All right, so how to make the gym fun? How are you going to make that fun, right? Go with a friend. Try new things. Work out in a group, right? Personally, I think that those group classes are great. They're going to get your heart rate elevated. You can try a spin class. There is CrossFit classes where you're going to be running a circuit. You're going to get your heart rate up super high. You're going to be lifting weights. There's going to be some sort of resistance training. Or you can just bring a friend with you, right? A lot of gym offers gift passes. So, hey, I'm super intimidated. Would you mind coming to the gym with me? And let's try some stuff together. It's going to make you feel a lot more comfortable, especially easing in. Especially for me, when I started, I was super nervous. Even going to a Planet Fitness, I was, everybody's looking at me, And to be fair, they were. But I was looking like a fucking psychopath. Not everybody is going to go to the gym and train crazy. I need to fucking push myself. My rest time is a minute. I need to go as hard as I possibly can. And from my personal experiences, I've gotten several comments when I first started, and I was like, oh, fuck, this guy's walking up to me. And they're like, damn, dude, I need to train like you. I need to be like you. And so I need to rephrase that people are looking at you sometimes, but not in a negative way. They're looking at you for motivation. They're looking at you as an inspiration. So it's going to be fun to go to the gym, especially once you get that rush in your mind. Damn, I just pushed myself super hard. I didn't think I could do that, and now I did it. And so we've already touched on this next topic, no time, short workouts, 30 to 45 minute workouts, push-pull legs, right? You can do one warm-up set, two working sets for chest, one warm-up set, two working sets for shoulders, one warm-up set, two working sets for triceps. Boom, your day's done. It took 30 minutes. Go on about your day. Easiest things is, especially if you go to Planet Fitness, there's going to be plenty of machines. Structuring an exact plan would be something more of finding what you have available at the gym, or even if you're working out from home, right? You can do a push-pull legs type of thing. Push-pull legs is, how would you do that for chest? So you could probably do some floor press. You could probably set up some sort of bench. Even if you go on Craigslist and find a budget-friendly bench to do some bench press, do some flies, do skull crusher. You could do skull crusher standing. You could do shoulder press sitting down on the floor. You can do standing shoulder press. You can do lateral raise. Prioritize exercise for your goals, right? So if you want big shoulders and a big chest and you want legs to match that, then just focus on those movements. It doesn't have to be super hard. And again, this is where I help my clients, is especially I go over what they have available to them, and we will build a training plan about what you have available to you. As for instance, I have a client right now from Detroit, and he works out at his home gym, and he has very minimal equipment, and we go over his exercises. He sends me his training footage. I'm always trying to help him critique himself and do better. So it doesn't have to be super hard. It doesn't have to be crazy. It's more of adherence and sticking to the plan. And so it doesn't have to be crazy. The next thing I would really suggest, especially for beginners, is track your progress, right? We all have iPhones. There is thousands of workout apps, I promise you. There's thousands of workout apps that are able to track your progress. And I want, especially for beginners, you don't have to be super anal about it, but really track your sets weight-wise, weight and rep-wise, right? So if your goal is to get stronger, then you probably want to train in the 1 to 5 rep range. If your goal is to build muscle, you're going to want to train in the 5 to 30 rep range. Anything beyond 30 reps is probably excessive. So you're getting more into endurance stuff after 30 reps, right? So, and then again, you could just jump on a treadmill for endurance. So really track your weight and track your reps so that way you know what you did, right? So let's say you did cable chest flies with 50 pounds for 10 reps. And the next week, you're like, oh, I feel like shit, I'm tired. I don't know what I did last week. Let me just do 30 pounds, and you end up getting 30 for 12, right? Is the volume the same? No. You got a lot less volume. You did 500 pounds of volume last week, the week prior, and then this week you did 360 pounds of volume. Is your chest going to grow? It's going to get stimulated for sure, but it's not going to grow efficiently. What you would want to do is be able to track what you did. Say, hey, I did 500 pounds of volume. I feel like shit today. I'm going to at least try to match that. And you will surprise yourself what you probably could do. And those small little wins, especially, your goal is to progress a rep, or if you get to the top of your rep range, let's say your rep range for those chest flies is 15. You get to the top of your rep range with 50 pounds at 15 reps. Boom, the next week you're sticking the next pin in. You're going to 52 and a half. And you start again at 10, or if you get 12, that's even better. So track your beginning, celebrate those small wins. And again, consistency is key, right? But shit happens in our life. So don't feel guilty. You miss a workout. You stray away from that all or nothing mindset, especially as an average gym goer. You're not looking to be Mr. Olympia. You're not looking to be Miss Olympia. You're not looking to be king of the CrossFit Games. You're not looking to be king of the world in the gym. It's okay to miss a day. Don't go on that all or mentality. Focus on that long-term consistency. I would say that it's not possible to make up a day at a gym, but if you can't go on Monday and you already planned it, then go on Tuesday and then set up your schedule for the rest of the week, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that. Or make it work with your schedule. If you feel good, then go Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, so you're essentially back on the same schedule. But just, stray away from that all or nothing mindset and just make the gym something that works for you. The gym is a wonderful place. I've met a lot of friends in the gym. Like-minded people, beginners in the gym. I try to do my best to go up and speak to people that I think are new at the gym to try to make them feel welcome, to feel more comfortable, knowing that the gym is a friendly space, right? The gym, for me, saved my life from, it's not an emotional video. I feel like I'm going to tear up if I go into it too deeply. But the gym definitely saved my life from myself. For a long time, I struggled with, suicidal thoughts and anxiety and depression. And, I think it's a very common thing with America. And it's fucked up. But I think, realistically speaking, to not get too in-depth into opinion, I think depression can be manufactured. Especially by ourselves. We eat shitty foods. We don't live up to our full potential, and we sit on our ass all day. You're probably going to be depressed. You get up and you say, you know what, 90% of my meals this week are going to be clean. I'm going to eat the meals that I plan to eat, and I'm not going to fucking budge. I don't negotiate with myself. I'm going to get up, and I'm going to go get my gym training in today, and I'm going to make sure that I hit 8,000 steps today, and I'm going to feel good about myself. And at the end of the week on Sunday, when I go out with my family, I'm going to reward myself with a meal of my choice. And there you go. You don't need to reward yourself every day, because rewarding yourself every day leads to depression. You don't need to go all or nothing to where you feel like you're a fucking robot either, so where you feel like you can't enjoy your life, right? The gym helps you learn long-term gratification. Mentally, physically, spiritually, the gym is the place to be. Don't be afraid of the gym. You treat the gym well, the gym will treat you well. Love yourselves, guys. Be the best version of you. Hopefully this is very helpful. If you guys would like a more in-depth thing about which exercise selection to pick, let me know. We can do that. But I appreciate you guys watching another video. It's your boy Bethlehem the Beast, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.